up, y'all? So, what I have on the screen here is the reason why I literally only do dating app, quote unquote dating. Because I've said this before and I've asked it under comment sections such as Kendra G or pretty much any podcast that talks about relationships and stuff. I've asked the question or made the comment, when women have their own jobs or money or whatever you want to call it, education, empowerment, whatever you want to call it, everybody in that household becomes an individual. It is no longer a unit. Now, obviously, it's not literally 100%. So if that's your defense, I don't know what to say to you, because of course everything has its, no, not 100%. No, it's exceptions or whatever. But and the reason I say this is I'll read this and then we'll come back to that, right? So she says, "Hey, I'm back. So it's just about how available I am 2 times a year minimum." The reason she says she's back is because she claims her Wi-Fi doesn't work overseas and she's on vacation. I'll take her word for it. I don't know her, so I really don't care. But I asked her, the second part says 2 times a year minimum. I asked her, how often does she travel? And it's important because I don't like to travel, but I'm willing, which is the things that follow. She says, "Are you into traveling?" "No, I'm not into traveling, but I can compromise. Are you?" Now, I'm really lazy with texting, so I really meant here, are you willing to compromise with the traveling thing? Are you willing to do that? She says, "Yes, I am." And here's where her compromise was. She said, "If you're fine with me going, that's a great compromise." like, I don't know if she was trying to, I couldn't tell. Was she trying to be a smart ass? I couldn't tell. Because this is such you can't be fucking serious. You're serious. You're really serious. Word, you're serious. Okay. I mean, shit. Really? You're serious. No fucking way. All right. So I had to ask, "You mean going without me?" She said, "Yeah, if you don't want to go, is that bad?" I go, "Well, that tells me you wouldn't see us as a couple. Or as I mistyped that. But instead, you just see us as 2 individuals." She said, "I absolutely do. So as a couple, I would have to give up things I enjoy to be with you." And I said, "Give up? I don't think so." I said, "Compromise. You said at least 2 per year. I don't ever travel. I didn't even read that. I mistyped that. I said compensating, but I meant compromising would be 1 or 2 times a year. That would be a compromise. People, in this particular case, ladies, I know there are men who agree with her, but if you want to jump in, that's fine. But ladies, just because you're bringing me with you on vacation doesn't mean you're adding to my life. You understand that? Not something positive. You want to do that. You think that's positive. You do. So you're not giving me this, "Oh my God, I really love this experience." I don't care to do that. But the thing you do in relationships often is you compromise. I'm willing to do that. That's a normal human thing. I don't does what I want to spend my time and money on matter at fucking all? Or is it just you have your life and then I absolutely have to come and match your life? This is why I don't even want to waste the time of, "Hi, I'm so glad we came to dinner." Oh, this is so dumb. It's pointless. Do you understand how many people find this out a month, 2 months in? Or hell, even further into that? There was a lady. I wish I had the clip. I forgot who it was, which video it was. But there was a lady who called into Kendra G before, months ago. And she was referring to like her and the dude she was talking to stopped talking because he couldn't keep up with her traveling or something like that. And she said one day, like on a Friday, he called her or something, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm on the plane, whatever." So it's like, remember, this is her guy. I remember that much. This is her guy, her man. And because he couldn't take the time off to come with you, you said, "Fuck it, I'm gone." I don't. What are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that? That's to completely dismiss your partner because, well, I want to. Like, dude, like, imagine you, ladies, imagine your man that you live with, right? Trying to get some. You go, headache. And you just start jacking off. Wouldn't you go, what the fuck? Are you really? It's like, so the patience of just waiting because your partner is in position or whatever you want to call it to do this, you do it later. That's a reasonable compromise, isn't it? But no, we've literally taught people, at least our generation of millennials, we've literally taught us, or they've taught us, nothing outside of what you want matters. Nothing. Let's give another example, a more rational example. Let's say I played video games probably 3-4 hours a week, maybe. But let's say it was more of the stereotypical that people talk about, which is, let's say 15-20. Let's say that was it, 15-20 hours a week. Do you think it would be irrational for any girl who would be interested in me to go, okay, listen, if I'm going to actually do this with you, that has to scale back. And I mean a lot. Do it 2 hours on like a Saturday or something, or a Sunday, or some shit like something. But this every day, 2-3 hours every day, is not going to work. Would that be irrational to ask? That drastic skill cutback? When Madden was at his prime, I know a few guys, but we'll focus on one because I've seen him a lot. Played Madden like hell. And it wasn't his only video game, but it was the one he played a hell of a lot. That and NCAA football. His wife was like, yo, do shit. At least when this situation's going on, cut the shit off. Please cut it off. Is that irrational? Like, why should he have to give up something he loves because he's married to you? Like, imagine that response. Well, damn, I can't enjoy what I want to enjoy because you here? Fuck. Like, we will look at that like, what are you, a child? But because traveling, and I am highly upset that we have elevated getting on a plane to this degree that it is unquestionable in any regard. If somebody want to go stamp, my stamp. Oh, you can't say shit because they're traveling. And one reason why is because people go, oh, I'm being cultured. No, you're not. 98% of you fuckers treat traveling like Miami. That's literally how you treat it. You go somewhere, you go to a restaurant, you go to the beach. You don't do shit else. Like, seriously. Go look at these fucking pictures. These people go to a restaurant, they go to the beach, and they call that being culturally something, whatever it's called. That's not what that is. Not even close. Not even fucking close. You're doing glorified Miami, but more expensive. How the fuck did you find a way to make Miami more expensive? Anyway, let's see if we can recoup some of this energy after that rant. My God. The audacity that you would have to literally on a just pleasure vacation to just leave your partner behind. Like, I know not every dude thinks like this. Obviously, I think we're split pretty much down the middle. I need a new chair. This is embarrassing. I don't really take lightly to things that just allow that somebody can use as an excuse to just cheat their ass off. I don't take lightly to that at all. And we know these fucking vacations and girls trips, right? So if you would regularly, however often it happens, just say fuck me and go anyway, what's the point in that? What's the point of that marriage? What's the point? It's not like you working. These aren't business trips. These are you saying, all right, nigga, I'm out. Deuces. Like, I have to go to the extreme with this question because of the circumstances. What is the difference if you don't want to put out, he just goes and fucks somebody else? What is the difference? I don't get it. You're literally saying me and you are not really, we aren't tied to each other really at all. There is nothing here that needs to be really discussed. I want to do something you don't, I did anyway. Why does that stop with the shit you want to do? How come when you don't want to put out, I'll go, all right, I'll be back. I'm going to go hit the bar and see if I can pull some sleepy slop. Why do I have to wait? Why? You see how much of bullshit this is? That you get to treat the family like a group of individuals. And we all know the other thing, which is the finances and whatnot. People don't join bank accounts. They don't think really it seems like anything that is of inconvenience to not the dude is like it should be allowed to be everybody for themselves. That's bullshit. But hey, it's plenty. Have y'all seen a new fucking trend? Why we don't go 50-50? And then a dude starts saying some goofy shit like, yeah, because, you know, like, I'm a little weak ass bitch. Like, that's pretty much the video. Like, one situation in which I understand why dude would want to play the role, but as the video went on, it went, damn, nigga. Like, it was you might have seen it. It was, so to the right was a dark-skinned chubby guy who probably didn't comb his hair. And then to the left of him was like this light-skinned pretty chick who I think has some nice hair. I can't remember really. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it got all the way to the point to where he said, yeah, my check gets deposited right into her account, so she don't have to ask me for anything. But I do like have to ask her for like gas money and shit. And I'm thinking, is that a joke? Is this a parody? That has to be. It has to be a parody. It has to be. Because towards the end of the video, he went to get a kiss. She like, on my cheek. She's like, nah. She's like, nah, not right now, on my cheek. It was so cringe and embarrassing. It's like, that has to be a parody. It has to be a joke. It has to be satire. It can't be real. You can't. Right? And then the one that I saw originally was then was the same thing except the dude was skinny. Dark skinned dude, skinny. I think he had braids. Light skinned chick. What theirs was really all over the place. Because she started off by saying she doesn't believe in 50-50 finances, but she does believe in 50-50 housework. But also she does sometimes pay bills. But then also he might pay all the bills so she can save for something that they're going to do tonight. It was so all over the place, but she made it very clear. If I don't want to pay shit, I ain't. but you will be folding these clothes. That was the gist of it. And it's like, when shit hit the fan, can I treat everybody like an individual? Can I? If her tire gets flat on her car, is she allowed to call me and inconvenience me? Is she? If we're in her car and she stops at the gas station, do I have to move a muscle? Like, it's her fucking car. Not mine, hers. Fuck this got to do with me. If danger approaches, whether it be man, bear, dog, who gives a fuck? Can I get the fuck out of Dodge? Or can I let those niggas know immediately, hey, look, I'm not with her. Well, I'm with her, but she's an individual. That's her shit. So, she pop it off. I mean, I might call the cops in a car. But I don't think I shall do anything since we're both just individuals, basically. Like, why should I have to inconvenience myself? Because you getting your ass whooped. Shouldn't have to. It's not, I don't want to. That's totally unfair. What else? Like, how does meals work? Listen, I'm just at this point not into the whole fighting about anything. So if I was to ever run across a chick that said, sure, let's do it, I'm going to be exactly how she wants to be. But not like that, but like in terms of pettiness. If she wants to be reasonable, rational, and understand that there are two people here, let's fucking do it. Let's try our goddamn best to make this the funnest, bestest, whatever the fuck. But if I get a chick like this, and I'm in a position to say, well, fuck it, let's go. Which usually, like this, I wouldn't do this. But let's just hypothetically set it, right? You bet your ass I'm super petty. You bet your ass. You talk about 50-50, shit. We gonna bring the decimals up too. Okay, 50.0000. Why 01 on my side? Why 01 in the 5th spot after the decimal? What the fuck? Show me your side. I want to see your side, 5th place after decimal. I want to see it. Because this shit ain't adding up. There's supposed to be another 0 here, but mine's got a 1. If we order a pizza, we can do that little side by side, half and half. But do understand, if they charge more for toppings and yours come out more, don't think that I'm about to let you slide with that extra $2.25 for your toppings. Run me my shit. I got Cash App. I got PayPal. I will download Zelle if you need me. Need me to. But you are coming up off that $2.25 for your toppings. If we are washing clothes, hell, that chick, I get it. That chick said, I'm not washing my husband's clothes. He's a grump. He's probably on the same petty shit this chick is. Because guaranteed, if I go down, if I'm washing my clothes, clothing needs wash, whatever, don't you even dare. I'm not even carrying your shit to the basement. I'm flipping that basket up, bringing my shit to the basement, not yours. That's you are individual. That's your shit. I could go on, but I think you understand the length of pettiness I'm willing to go to. This shit is stupid. The fuck do y'all want? What do y'all want? Do y'all really want a world where you get to literally do whatever you want, like, without question? That's not it. That's not how life works. You gotta go through shit in life. I'm sorry, you do. You have to go through shit. It's not fun, but it's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. Get over it. Please get over it. Damn. What else can we come up out of this? I want to read that one more time. I absolutely do. So as a couple, I will have to give up things I enjoy to be with you. I think that was a pink pill talking point. I think that's what that was. Oh, let me go back and check what her bio said. 34, 5'2". I don't think she has kids, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think she has kids. I can't remember. Anyway, because I can't remember, that's not worth it. But yeah, this is where we are. Separate bank accounts. They get to travel with or without you. Don't matter. You don't fucking matter at all. Except when you're supposed to play your man role. I mean, is this type of situation worth it to you? I guess is the question. Or at least for the men. If there are any women who actually see this. What the fuck is the question to you? Like, is this real? Like, how does this make sense to you that in a marriage you would literally be able to do literally whatever you wanted to do and never be in the wrong? Or do you give a fuck about being wrong? Another thing I thought about, because I paused it so I could think of something, because I know I'm missing something. I'm always missing something when I do these videos. Who would it take? I'll ask this question and see if you can pause and come up with a thought. Specifically talking about women here, because that's who I'd be. That you get the point. But specifically talking about women here. What type of woman would be okay with this dynamic? And I'm specifically looking at the point up here where it says, if you're fine with me going, that's a great compromise. I'm imagining her packing her bags for her vacation that she wants to go on. And then, people, her girlfriend's asking her, blah, blah, blah. Oh, where you going? And her just simply explaining that, oh, he doesn't travel. He's not going. I'm going by myself. Is this a typical case of like a stash at the crib type of ordeal? And yes, ladies, I know it does happen the other way around. Guys will get with a chick just so he can have some in-house coochie. Make your own podcast. Make your own channel. But this now sounds to me like a matter of just looking for that security blanket at the crib of, okay, now I do have somebody there when I get back. That's a huge possibility. That maybe she's just tired of when she does come back from dictation, there's nobody there to big spoon her. Maybe that's the ordeal. I really think that we need to start being honest about this and say that that's what we want. Because in the world of technology and luxury, which people refuse to admit that we have an abundance of, that's kind of all we want collectively when you think about it. We all are just looking for somebody to, just be there. Like we understand that we're technologically advanced enough that we could be by ourselves, but we don't really want to be by ourselves. So everybody keeps trying to make up these situations to where you kind of have somebody, but they're damn near like your pet to a degree. I just want you there in case I need a hug. I just want you here in case I want to watch a movie with somebody. I just want you here in case I need some coochie. I just need you here in case I need we're at that point now. We're at that point. I just want you here in case I spend too much of my money and I need yours. I just need you here just in case there is a gathering and I don't want to yet again be the single person that shows up. If you were to do that collectively and also try to offer some other things outside of that, there would be no problem with that because that's literally human interactions in a nutshell. But now we're trying to do that in the most trifling, lazy way possible. We just pretend that there's nothing wrong with being this selfish. Who the fuck are we, yo? That's crazy. That's crazy, because that's what listen, I would put money that that's what she's looking for at this point. Just somebody there to big spoon her. But not actually getting anything that he might feel worthwhile. Or depending on the guy, maybe. Literally, there are some guys who just want the same thing. Just be a body that walks in the door. So maybe she'll meet him. This is sad. Incredibly sad. Be right, not positive. I'm out.